get an update on the horns, up close and personal. Hey, how's it going? All right, it's Tuesday afternoon, and it's like before 3:30. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have football. Yesterday was equipment turn-in. Went really, really well. Nice and quick, in and out. Good to go. And now I am home, and we're going to try and get some stuff done. So we're going to feed. We're actually getting our soybeans combined right now. They're up there. They've been going for about, an hour and a half or so. There is not a whole lot up there. That's honestly why I really haven't showed a whole lot of the soybeans because they suck. But the other thing I want to try and do tonight is get the chopper washed up, and I'd like to get it put away because we need to clear out in front of the shop so we can pull the picker out. All right, so the chopper is pretty much cleaned out. The one area that I think is going to be problematic, and I think we knew it from the start, is where the auger feeds into the blower. The blower doesn't want to grab and suck like the water that you spray into there and pull all that out of there. So hopefully the water will drain out of there, and then in a day or two, probably this weekend when we put it back in the barn, we'll get in there with a vacuum and kind of vacuum some of the rest of that residue stuff out that's left in there. But other than that, it's pretty clean. That's enough for today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hey, how's it going? All right, it is Wednesday afternoon, and we're getting going here. Feeding cows. We got the bucket on, so we'll throw the ground feed in the bucket for the steers, and then probably swap that out and get Spike on. Feed cows. They get 2 bales today. Ground feed, and then we're probably off to the shop again. Get the cattle trailer in front of the shop before we do the picker, because we want to try and haul next Tuesday. Take calves to take the heifers that we're not keeping to the sale barn, plus the culls. I'm planning on taking a day of vacation. It's going to be a little bit of a whirlwind, so we got to get that divider door in the middle. It's got that broken weld on the bottom. May or may not have mentioned it before, but it does. So we got to get that fixed. All right, so Dad's throwing out the first of our 2 bales, and as he's doing that, I'm gonna keep walking around and finding little treasures. I mean, we didn't get them all, but. So one thing I did want to mention is, so this year, it's not in the cards to go buy another heifer, especially a Fleck heifer, financially it's not in the cards this year to go get one, but I did find, and the catalog is out for Stanley Martin's sale this fall. It is like, I want to say it's the 23rd of November. It's usually the Saturday before Thanksgiving. I'll drop a link in there to that catalog. If you want, if you're interested, take a look at it. There's some pretty darn nice animals in there, and he's got a little slide in there of current herd sires and future herd sires, and there's some pretty neat stuff coming down the pipeline, like I think it's him and Ruby Lane Farms down in Texas are co-owners of Pole Synergy, which is a bull out of Canada. It's really, really nice. So there are a couple of animals that are fall bred to him, but nice animals in that sale. Looks like good genetics, bred to some good bulls. So I'll leave a link. Take a look if you're interested. I think they do online through DJI Action. I think, pretty sure. At least he has in the past. But wish we could grab one. I'm more interested in polled, so this year there's only, I think, 3 or 4 polled animals in the sale, but there are quite a few that will have a polled calf. So, you know, that's kind of what we did with Barb. I mean, she's horned, but she had a polled calf, and pretty decent too. And there's more calves out of that same bull, that Pollum bull. But yeah, check it out. Trying to get the junk out of the bottom of this thing so it doesn't sit in there, collect moisture, and rot out the bottom pan. Hey, how's it going? All right, it is Thursday afternoon, and today we're gonna feed quick, but we're not feeding the calves because we're gonna do second round of shots today. So they're gonna get second round of the Virus Shield 6 VL5 HB. Same thing we gave them before. We do not need to give a second round of the Alpha 7 MB. That's just a one and done. And then we're gonna worm them today too, because I didn't have the wormer the first round. And also take another round of weights so we can kind of compare them to see how they're going. Unfortunately, it's only been like 2 weeks, so it's not a great comparison. It's nicer when you go about that 3-week mark. One other thing we will be doing with vaccinations today is, as we let calves out, we have to kind of sort them out. All right, so first on the list is getting them in the barn. Hopefully it's a little easier this time. They weren't horrible last time, but it did take us a couple tries. So we'll see. I think it'll be better. Should be better.
Yep.
Hi, buddy.
Come on. I want to get kicked.
Yes, everybody gets one.
No, don't you dare. Wreck that door out there. Come on. Come on. Go. Hip. Come on. Hip. Hey. Hey.
There you go, Bill.
Dad's pissed again. Dad's pissed again.
No, you should wear it, Matt.
Me? Oh. You'd have to edit so much out, you about a 5-minute clip.
I do. Keep talking with that.
Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Hup, hup.
Morning. 581.
GM 75.
All right, let's get an update on the horns, up close and personal. So here's what they look like. You can kind of tell right there that it's indented a little bit. Everything still looks good.
I still have got one here.
Cell heifer. Cell heifer. 910. So GM 910. KM 60. Keeper heifer. Keeper heifer. KM 75. Just a little bee sting. Owie. Keeper heifer. Only give her a 7 on the dismount.
So that wasn't horrible, but we did have a couple of issues, couple of crazies, but they just get wound up towards the end, and those are ones that we are selling, we are not keeping. But right now what we're gonna do, we have a little bale of straw we're gonna put in north of the border area for the calves that are getting sold. So we're gonna do that right now and get them moved in here. So we got everybody sorted out. We've got stuff that's going to the sale barn, calf-wise, in this pen, so north of the border. Everything that's staying here for at least a year, whether it's steers or replacement heifers, is in this pen. And then bulls have the new area. So we threw a little bit of that straw in there, but then we also decided we'll just plop a bale in there, and then we don't have to let them go in the barn. We'll give them access to it on Sunday so they start getting used to it. So come Tuesday, it'll be easier to push them in and out. So did get out the water tank. So that is full. I think that's 100 gallon, 75 or 100 gallon, one of those two. I think it's 100 gallon. But yeah, like I said, we had a couple of problem childs, but for the most part it went okay. But we are selling those, the ones we had issues with. But everybody is just fine with their new area. And honestly, it's not really a different area. They're just divided up. So it is Thursday evening. For me, it's the end of the week as far as recording videos, because tomorrow I think our bus leaves at 2:30, so I'm not stopping at home. I'm going right from work to school and then down to Wanakee for our playoff game. So we'll see how that goes. Hoping for good things. I know the kid's going to play hard, but all right, we'll call this the end of the video, end of the week. If you guys got any questions, please leave them in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button, support the channel, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'm sure a lot of you aren't subscribed, and all you gotta do is hit subscribe. And that supports the channel as well. And as always, thanks for coming along.